What's up everybody, Salty Texas back with another popsicle stick video. So, no refrigerator intro this week. Instead, just getting straight to the point, stacking popsicle sticks. I told you guys I would do the glue up if I ever did another popsicle project, and I had a bunch of popsicle sticks left over. So here is that project. I wanted to build a bigger vase or pot or bowl with a lid on it, and we definitely had enough scrap wood, and I went out and got enough popsicle sticks to where we could do that. Was really happy the way this particular build turned out. You can see here, got it on the lathe. Basically just stuck two ends of a pine board on either end, and now we're just getting the tannin run down, getting everything evened out on the lathe. You might not know this, but my tailstock does not work. The adjustment knob on it will not allow me to push that any forward. So it's super important if you're starting out woodworking to really have stabilization when you're trying to even out these projects. And here we are, reversed on the tannin. I am getting super good at making these tannins, by the way. It's just taking your time and knowing how the tools work and making sure everything is sharp. But overall, this project went similar to the previous project. I just wanted to make something a little bit bigger just to be able to do it. And as you'll see at the end of the video, if you stick around that long, you'll see how smooth this actually went and the transition in between the lid and the base of the vase here. So we had some issues with it initially. I wanted it to be a lot fatter than what it was, but my problem was, as you can see there, not all the popsicle sticks were even, and that's the biggest part about doing these projects, is just making sure everything is evened out, because if it's not, you're just going to take off a lot more material than you actually want to. And I didn't end up taking more material than I had to. I made this as wide as possible, but you have to even out the popsicle sticks, and as you can see there, we're just getting that nice smooth layout, basic form of the bowl. So we separated the top from the bottom. Now we got it in the chuck. Had that reverse tannin on it. I'm basically just smoothing out the bottom of it there and then reversing it, putting it back on the chuck. And here in a bit, we're going to do the separation right here from the actual bowl itself to the top of the pot. And I probably could have gone a little bit lower just to make it a little bit more interesting, but I was like, that's a pretty good spot to cut it off. So just evening everything out right there. And now the fun part, which is gouging this thing out. And I love working with pops. I'm probably going to work with a lot more popsicle sticks or color, just because it has this like gobstopper effect, which looks really cool when you're gouging out the middle of it. And the wood is super soft, super easy to work with, so it always makes it a lot better of a project when you can just go in there and gouge everything out real nice and smooth, and you're not getting a lot of catches, and you're really taking your time. And I think that's the key to some of these projects, is just taking your time with the tools. So now we're working on the lid or the top of the pot here. And same thing, just getting everything evened out, everything smoothed out, and then just gouging out the middle of the tannin, making sure that it's large enough for we can reverse it on the chuck. And this was actually my favorite part of this project, other than gouging out the bowl, but making sure that the lid and the pot itself actually lined up really well. And we go back and forth and do this a couple of times. And I'm still having difficulty gauging how small to make the lid to get that nice like suction cup effect. Still working on that, but that's a work in progress, but I think I'll get a little bit better as time goes on. So here we got the lid reversed on the chuck here. And the great thing about taking your time and really thinking out these projects is that they go a lot smoother. And here we are, just getting the bowl, the basic shape. And I didn't have to glue a knob because I was able to actually make a knob out of the wood that already existed once I reversed it on the chuck. So got it all glued up, got it all nice and sanded. Went from 180 to 1500 on this particular project, and you can see the real nice pop in the popsicle sticks. But overall, really happy the way this turned out. Like I said, very similar to my previous project, but was really happy the way it turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Okay, this is the third take on this outro, but real quick, project is done. Boom, there it is. Nice, cool popsicle bowl, but this one, oh, look at that, has a top. You couldn't even tell. You couldn't even tell where the top at the bottom of the pot were. That's how cool this is. I mean, maybe you can, I don't know, but I'm tooting my own horn here. But really happy the way it turned out. You can see all the cool, popsicle sticks on there. All this is popsicle sticks and some pine. That's all it is, leftover stuff. Trying to get rid of the scrap wood. It's already summer, or hell, it is here in Texas. It's like 90 degrees today. But overall, really happy the way this turned out. Really fun project to put together. You saw the glue up in the beginning, like I said in the last popsicle stick video that I was going to show you. The glue up, nothing spectacular, but really happy the way this turned out. No mess ups, no F ups. Just really happy the way this turned out. But overall, really good project. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget the subscribe button's right there. Like the video, share it, all that good stuff. Hope everybody's doing good out there. And I'll see you guys in the next project. I'm going to go watch the draft now. The NFL draft. There's no other draft. Anyway, alright. See you guys later.